All right, I've got a baby kiln opening. It's a whole bunch of ornaments that we made. We made a batch last week in our primetime class. These are single fired, although you don't have to single fire them. I am running my heater, so it's a pellet stove. It's kind of loud. I'll give you a little, hopefully it's not gonna be a problem for the kiln opening. And if it is, I'm sorry. There'll be captions, so you can just follow along there. All right. I'm gonna get in the kiln because I want to get in the kiln. So this is my little L&L DLH11-DX test kiln or doll kiln. I did a 3-hour preheat because it is a single fire. It's medium speed. I did it to cone 5, which is 2167 with a 15-minute hold. So single fire, they went from bone dry and glazed to cone 5 in one firing. And we talked about this in a recent Good Morning ClayShare. So if you want to know more about single firing, go check that out. All right, first level. Oh yeah, we've got all these cute little, well, this one's a gnome Santa, but the rest obviously are all little Santas. Now, I just made a batch of these that are tiny, like tiny, 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 so tiny, that are gonna be earrings and maybe buttons, brooches, but oh, here's one that has eyes. So you tell me, you know, I don't know which way is better. This one, we don't have a black band. We have no eyes, just red hat. This one has the black band with 2 eyes. And then this one, you know, they have the black band, no eyes. So your choice how you make it. They're all great. They're all super cute and they're all really fun. Now the clay for this is the Laguna 60. That's a tan speckled clay, and I really do like this clay a lot. It's easy to work with, great for bakeware. It actually handles single firing really, really well. So I think it's a winner for that purpose alone. Next, we've got so many fun things. So I got some snowmen. This is all that Laguna 60. Oh, I got lucky. Look, a bit of glaze was on the back and it didn't stick to my kiln shelf. Look at how cute these little snowmen are. Each one has their own personality, obviously. So they're very cute. They're very, very cute. And I do love that you can make them in lots of different sizes. These I cut by hand, just using a ruler and a clay knife. This I use the cookie cutter. Look, he's a fluffy snowman. You like the fluffy snowman? And it's again that Laguna 60 clay. He's so funny with the. I like it a lot. So who knew a triangle cookie cutter that's a scalloped edge would be so fun? But. I did more things with the scalloped edge. Actually, I did a reindeer. The ribbon will tie in here or not if you want to make him into a brooch. I'm going to get some sticks from outside and epoxy them on so that he has antlers. So right now he just looks like a poodle or a bear, maybe. He's really cute too, though. And then I made a couple more gingerbread men on the tree. So I got a couple of these. Cute. I sign my ornaments with a paint pen. I like to use gold. Maybe on this clay I'll use silver or maybe I'll use black. But for the back of the ornaments, I don't want to stamp it or carve it. That's a lot of work. This one, look how cute that is. And I just colored in the little bow, the tree and the star, and then of course the snow on the mountain. And it does have some snowflakes in the background. But I love the look of the bare clay. It's really nice. You don't have to glaze everything. All right, one more level, and then we got everything. Told you it was gonna be quick. Oh yeah, there's a lot of naked clay in here. So this one I wrote freehand joy, and I made some snowflakes. There you go, now you can see it. And the glazes here are just Mayco Stroke Coat, all of them. 2 coats of Stroke Coat. So there's one I did with joy, one I did with piece. But if you don't like the handwritten one, you can use stamps. There's a lot of different stamp options. These are from De La Design. This is their home style stamp. So I stamped Joy, and then I used her snowflake little mini, and I did that. And so you see the back. So I stamped it. So you decide, you know, if you don't like your handwriting, don't do it. Don't write it. So here's one with a star. I think the yellow on this is, I actually like, Mayco Stroke Coat has an orangier yellow, and I like that better. But this is what I had, so I went with it. I think it's cute with just the star. And if you like that, you might like this right here with just the heart. I actually love just the heart. Look, they're a pair. Or they go that way, huh? Which way do you want to do it? This way? This way? Doesn't matter. They're very cute. The only thing glazed, again, is the heart and the top of the mountain, and that's it. So if you're making pottery to sell, like ornaments to sell at shows, you could make these on a Monday, put them in a food dehydrator, which is what I did, glaze them first thing Tuesday morning, put them back in the food dehydrator to finish drying for a couple more hours, start your glaze kiln that evening, and you could be unloading your pieces Wednesday, if it's this little kiln like this. I did another one with a heart, but this time I just did like the heart, I cut the inside out, so it's kind of like the outline of a heart. And then I did another one that has a heart and a little ornament and another star on it. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's okay. It's not bad. They're all really cute. And then the last one is one I made for my daughter, Riley. So this is for her, and it's bigger. So you might notice that, let me grab this one right here. This was using a 3-inch triangle. This is a 4-inch triangle. So that's your difference. So if you want to do bigger ornaments, by all means, go ahead. You know, if you're putting ornaments on a big, large tree, you might want to go up to the 4-inch size. Plus, bigger ornaments, you can put more letters and more decoration on. The smaller ornaments, you are limited a little bit. So something to think about when you are making the ornaments. But there's my batch. That might be it for my ornaments for the year. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more. I don't know if I'll have time to make any more. We are only at this point of recording this 43 days till Christmas, so it's really close. So we'll see. Gosh, I love them all. Of course, I love the one with my, like I cut my head off. Sorry about that. I love the one that I just dropped on the floor. That's the one I love the best. Did I break it? Let's get it. He's good. Of course, I love the one that I made for my child because, you know, that's a terrible thing for a parent to say they don't love it. But I like the fluffy snowman. Yeah, he's super cute. So tell me in the comments which one you like the best. If you're gonna try this, let me know what you made. I wanna see it. And if you make some, share with the hashtag made with ClayShare. Thank you everybody for watching this fun kiln opening. I hope it gave you some ideas for some Christmas ornaments. If you've never made them before, give it a try. If you've never single fired before, why not give that a try? It's a little scary, but you can do it. I know you can. Bye everyone.